Hi, Darren Mangum here, securities lawyer with the law firm of Mangum and Associates. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. I like to hop on here now and again to chat about various issues, common questions we get as securities lawyers. I saw a Wall Street Journal article a few days ago that I wanted to comment on, and it's related to Birkenstock, which is if you're an outdoors enthusiast or do a lot of hiking, you probably know about Birkenstock, right? The famous sandal manufacturer, super famous, been around forever. They recently went public, and from all intents and purposes, I think it looked like a successful offering. It wasn't like a huge, barn burner of an IPO, but I did want to comment on its prospectus. The Wall Street Journal reports that they spent the cost of printing the prospectus was $900,000, which is super crazy. I mean, it's like it reminded me of the days 20 years ago where you printed all the prospectuses. The prospectus obviously is the disclosure document, very similar to a PPM in a private placement context, like a Regulation D we would call it a private placement memorandum. Under regulation crowdfunding, we call it an offering statement. If it's a public offering, we call it a prospectus. But anyway, that's not including the legal fees, right? The legal costs are way above and beyond that for our traditional IPO, right? So, nowadays, I would get the question a lot. Okay, now that we have the prospectus, now that we have the PPM, what do we do with it? Do we post it on our website? Do we have to print these things? And then, traditionally we would back in the day, you would spend a lot of money printing these prospectuses or PPMs, and you'd have a big stack in your office or the lawyer's office. We'd have like stacks of like thousands of PPMs, and if there was ever a clerical mistake or an error, we would have to sticker, what we call it a sticker, where we would either add a supplement or a sticker over maybe the offering price changed, maybe there's some material changes in the PPM that needed to change, but we had already printed thousands of copies, right, for distribution to investors. And so, but nowadays, again, to me, it's nice to have a paper copy, a fancy brochure that, looks nice, that you're able to deliver in person. But by and large, most investors nowadays, they don't expect to see a paper copy. In a lot of ways, it's a little bit of a waste, honestly. To me, to print that many copy, or to spend $900,000 on a document, on printing a document, not just preparing it. Obviously, you have to prepare it, you have to deliver it, but why wouldn't you? The vast majority of investors, they expect to receive a PDF, right? And so as long as, and again, as far as delivery requirements, again, whether it's a prospectus in a public offering or whether it's a private placement memorandum in a private offering or a regulation crowdfunding offering statement, as long as it's delivered to the investor, again, through an email, through posting on your platform, and as long as you can document delivery of the PPM, again, either through an email or either through their logging into your portal where all of your documents are, that satisfies the requirement. There's no need to, kill a bunch of trees and print a huge number of these paper documents. Now, again, sometimes, I would say, hey, if you want a paper copy, again, you're still going to run into investors that, hey, I don't like to, maybe their eyesight's bad, maybe they don't like to look at it on a screen. Totally fine. Okay, well, then print that one document, that one copy, and send it, put it in the mail, put it into FedEx, and send it to that investor, right? But by and large, it's super not necessary. But anyway, I just thought it's amazing that in today's day and age that you would still, you know, print that many paper copies, but then also spend that many spend that much money on paper copies, right? So this is the 21st century, right? So anyway, just thought I'd comment on that. Again, if you have any questions for your offering about prospectuses or delivery requirements or what's all legally required, certainly glad to help you. Feel free to reach out to us at Mangum and Associates. Glad to help you make sure you're doing it properly. Again, thanks for watching these videos. Again, hopefully they're helpful. If you like this content, please feel free to like and share, subscribe, all of the above, right? So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.